Hi, everyone. I have been pondering the last few days on doing a holiday message and thinking what I might want to say. And while I thought of lots of many happy things and joyous things and loving things, um, none of them felt overly meaningful to me until I woke up this morning. And when I woke up this morning, the thought that came to me is that the holidays aren't always a happy time for everybody. A lot of us, even when we want it to be joyful and we have wonderful things to be grateful for and family and friends around us, we also have sad memories. We have traumas, we have loss. And I thought about that, and I thought there's a lot of people this year, right? That it's not always going to be a happy, joyous thing. Some people will actually be alone. I won't be with most of my family, for Christmas, which is fine. But I think I was just being a little sensitive around what we're all feeling at this time of the year. And a memory came to me. I remember I was in high school, and back in the '80s, we had the daily newspaper. For me, I was in Vermont. It was the Burlington Free Press, and there was a column. And honestly, I can't remember if it was Dear Abby or Ann Landers, but you guys, you know which one it was. And there was an article about suicide. And her advice, which I have remembered forever, I've shared it with other people, is if you're in that place, the place where sometimes we don't use the word suicide. Sometimes we say, I just want to disappear. I just want to go away. Wait one day. Just wait one day, because everything can change in one day. And the next day, I promise you, the next day will be different. Even if it's not better, it will be different. And you will think differently. And you will be grateful you waited one day. And it rings true. I mean, when I've shared this with other people and they've come back to me, to say it makes a big difference in your mindset. Even if you weren't quite there and you remember, wait one day, it applies to so many things, because we all have bad days. We all have days in which, you're just, the idea of getting up and doing it all over again the next day just feels so utterly hopeless. But we can change our mindset, and we can wait one day. And the other thing I think I adopted for myself, going through some pretty hard times, was I knew it was my responsibility how I wanted my next day to go. I couldn't control the circumstances around me. I can't control my environment around me. I can't control the people around me. But I can control how I respond and how I react. And part of that is how I choose to face the day. And I remember after a particularly hard day at work, my husband and I were watching TV, and it was time to go to bed. And I kind of got up, and I had that foreboding feeling, and I knew I had to change it. And I said, well, I have got to get to bed because tomorrow is a big day. And my husband says, oh, what's happening tomorrow? And I said, I don't know, but anything can happen. And I better go to bed and be ready for it. And I didn't even mean it as a negative thing. I meant it as something really good could happen, and I hope I'm ready. And I've done that ever since now. Is tomorrow's a big day. Anything can happen. And I hope you all will adopt that attitude and that mindset, that every day is a new day. You get to start fresh, no matter what happened the day before, and you get to try again. So, tomorrow's a big day. Go get it.